We already started sanding it. We're gonna sand it by this body line, and then we're gonna only clear coat that section. Same one here, except this one's gonna be on this bottom line, and we're just gonna sand it and then buff it out. All that's gonna get painted. All that's gonna get painted. Right now we're gonna probably paint the insides of these doors and clear coat them, and then so all we had to do was do the front side. But on the truck, almost everything's sanded other than right here. I gotta sand some, and then this door is sanded, the whole front except it needs the back, and this one needs the full door sanded. But the body of the truck is completely finished. The doors are completely stripped all the way. So all I got left is mainly sand both the doors and then sand that one section, because we already have both the bumper pieces primed and sanded, and also the fender is also sanded. I just gotta do some final touch up on sanding, and then this car we're probably gonna end up painting tomorrow, and then within a couple of days we're gonna paint the fronts of these doors. We could even do that on the truck once it's all finished, but we'll see. Here we got the truck primed to where it's gonna get painted. The bed all done, cap corner, and then this whole side is all done. All I gotta do is let it dry, and then we're gonna sand it all, and then we're just gonna make a body line somewhere very high, or figure out where we're gonna paint it. So I gotta buy the paint now. Here is my 2013 F-150 FX4 edition, and we already have it painted. So let's start off. We have this front bumper that was painted. I already put the end cap, these plastic caps in it, because they had a whole bunch of little dings and everything. This fender's still not put on yet, but these doors are mainly almost all the way together. I just need these put on. I just need some 3M tape, and then the trim that goes right here on both doors. They're ready put together. It just needs to get cleaned out. All of this is painted, so is that side. Everything needs to get washed and cleaned, but all of this is put together. Paint looks pretty good. Has a little bit of trash in it, but not too much. Also, there was dents in this bumper that we fixed, and then we painted both of the bumper pieces. I'm going to be putting on these fender flare on all four sides, and then maybe put on this fender if I have time. And then also I got new running boards that will be going for this truck, and I'll show you them in a bit. This is the running boards we got. It's like a 2x6. We got it in black just to match the truck, all black. I already put out the brackets where they need to be on both sides, and now I gotta figure out the bolts, and then start screwing everything up, and then tighten everything down once everything's on. Here's an update. I already turned dark, but it took about 30 minutes side. We got this side on. Also, you come around, this side's on too. Measured so it was identical on both sides, so it looked symmetrical. But they're completely finished. Now I could start putting on those fender flares on the other side, and then I'll do, whenever I finish that, I'll be able to do this whole side, putting the bumper, attaching everything to from the bumper, the headlight, the fender, and the flaps. So here is the 2013 F-150 FX4 that we ended up picking up from auction, and we have a new tire setup. We got some gear wheels, and we got some BF Goodwrench all-terrains. These are some 18s. The original stock ones are 20s, so we're going down, but this tire size is bigger. Both of these, the driver's side, have good TPMS sensors, so we have both of these tires, the TPMS sensors transferred. Everything in this side is completely finished. We have the brand new fender flares already on, the running boards already on, and that fender flare is on also. Going around, we got the whole bumper on. I'm missing this fog light because the other one broke. The spare, the one that's in the spare right now underneath there, that has a bad TPMS sensor, and this side also has a bad TPMS sensor, so I'm gonna be waiting for those to come in, but I'm gonna put on the tires for now. We got this fender flare. This whole rear end section is all the way done, all the way to the fender. The fender needs to get put on only, and the fender underliner, and the fender flare, and the headlight. But that should be all done fast. So should all these wheels should be able to get put on fast. Also, we have this whole door and this door completed. Everything is aligned. We have the little visor thingies put on. The whole inside is put together. All the speaker, all the wiring's all set. But right now we're gonna be putting on the wheels, and then I'm gonna be messing around with this fender and lining it up and making sure everything fits and looks good. And then we might be able to even clean the car if it's daylight outside. Here is the 2013 Ford F-150 FX4 that we built. It's completely finished, painted, everything, other than clearing some codes. This is the finished product. It was already buffed. This side was the one that was hit. Since the rims were bad, we put these BF Goodwrench all-terrains on there with these gear wheels. These are 18s. Put it all around. We put these side steps on both sides. Put brand new fender flares. These doors are completely together. We gotta clean it up. The exhaust was done. All the Bondo and paint work has been finished. We ended up painting this rear bumper, and then the hardest body line right here we painted, and then right here we painted. And then we ended up painting this. We did a blend in right there and blended it in, and the doors were all painted, and this fender, and the bumper had chips on it, so we painted this bumper also, the front bumper. But everything else is completely finished, and it was already good. Truck does have quite a bit of codes. So I gotta fix this occupant sensor because it says the occupant sensor. Also, it has the traction control on and the TPMS sensors. I got brand new sensors in the tires, but they just need to be programmed. All the airbags have been replaced. We got no problems other than it's saying that we are losing connection with the restraint control module. Show you the code. It's taking forever. There it is. Lost communication between fuel pump control module and restraint control module. And there are 2 codes for that. They're undeletable, so that means there's a problem. There's 2 codes for the anti-lock braking system, the occupant classification system module. There's 2 codes. In the power steering, there's 1 fault, and that's it. Little by little, we're figuring out what's wrong and figuring it out. But this truck is almost completely finished other than those codes. I'm gonna figure out the fuel pump control module, which is located somewhere underneath the truck. I'm gonna look at that and see if that's unplugged or something. But other than that, the truck turned out pretty good. I like how it looks. Very nice clean truck. We're gonna have a full review on it once we clear all the codes. I'm probably gonna end up changing the oil, doing the brakes on it, getting the TPMS sensors all figured out. Look at the filters. I'm gonna need to buy this antenna right here. But the gaps are really good all around. Very nice. Paint matched really good.